Hello everybody, I am back with another video, and this time it is a building video. That's right, I'm sitting down and building something. I'm standing on my lovely block palette here because I'm building. And I'm gonna be building for a while because this is going to be the first episode in a building series, I think. Yeah. And in this series, I'm going to try to find a building style that suits me, that I like, and that I tend to go towards over a course of a few builds. So, well, without further ado, let's start the video. Yay! This is me trying to build organically. Okay, that's slightly better. I'm not a builder, like, at all. But, I don't know. I've always said that, but I've never really tried to be. Okay, intimate moment complete. I want to be a builder. But I want to build, and every builder has a style, and I want to see if I can find my style. So here I'm trying to be organic. I'm building a lump. I'm gonna put a house on top of that lump, like a clothesline or something. Yeah. So I have this stone lump, and every good lump has texture. And I want a solid base point to build my house on. So moss. Moss is a good go-to. Moss and moss carpet. I'm gonna do something. Yeah, gonna do something. Okay, I'm attempting block palettes, and I like the andesite with the moss and the jungle wood. How do you do a block palette? How do these things work? Do I just like lay the blocks out on the ground? Okay, I made a block palette, I think. So these are all the blocks I want to use in the build consistently. We have the andesite, and we have the jungle wood, and obviously the moss. But calcite and sandstone, maybe I can build a house out of that. Just placing blocks. Placing some blocks. Placing some blocks. I'm actually building, and it actually looks kind of decent. That looks nice. This one, jungle wood. Bridge that. A little patch of andesite. Oh, this looks like the moss is growing on top of it. Stuck on myself. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, this is a little too harsh. Maybe if we take out this patch. Okay, so just continuing to place blocks. I want to work these two blocks like into the hill. And then I think if we made a path out of path blocks and oak legs, then the jungle wood would look more like it's in the land, in the terrain. Oak path could be a line, but no. This does not look half bad. What does it look like from above? That looks really good from above. That looked really good from above. Oh, wow. Huh. I'm like actually not failing at this. This is... How have I made something or actually relatively decent? What is this? Maybe we could get some andesite slabs? If we put the slabs here and then replace this with andesite, should give it a more... yeah, a more gradual feel. Okay, I don't want to cut up the moss too much. But I also want to make it relatively even. Maybe like oh, it's got like a stripe running down. If we could make all of them stripes, like that's like a little mini stripe, and there's a stripe there and a stripe there. It could be like the hill is like has like lashes in it. Ooh, that would look kind of cool. I think if we replace this with moss, get some andesite here and connect that to that. Yeah. Cut this up with some moss. That actually doesn't look half bad. So I don't want any stone in here because I like the andesite a lot better than the stone because it has more of it's got like diagonal textures and it looks like rounder, whereas the stone, it's all flat stripes. So I think andesite is just kind of like a better version of the stone. No, that's too... yeah, that's better. You could even have the stripes like going into the ground a little bit. And replace these with moss. Yeah, that looks really nice. And I think, yes, oh my gosh, it looks so good from the air. I don't know how I'm managing to do this. I guess anybody can really be a builder if they sit down and decide, I'm gonna be a builder today. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, this is really good. And with the new light block, lighting shouldn't be a problem either. Well, this world is set to always day, but lighting is always nice. Always day, always nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna like ignore the back, you know. Plenty of professional builders do that. I can do that too. It makes me look professional. Ignoring the back. Back doesn't exist? Nope. True professional builder fashion. Back does not exist. Okay, so if we continue the stripage, call it stripage, down here, up in this area, yeah. And I think a little bit of moss broken up by the jungle. Because there isn't any jungle anywhere here, I think a big stripe of jungle, like a big stripe, could be right there. I'm going to add some variety. Okay, so I got a big stripe of jungle through here. The shape needs a little bit of doing, but I like the placement of this stripe. Although this block, I want the stripe to get a little slightly thinner. We take the, leaves plenty of room up on top. I want the entire top to be moss because I feel like if someone was living there, they would have gotten rid of all like the rocks and rubble, and they would have like grown nice ground cover. So the front is more very small clusters, and the back seems like it's larger stripes. So I want to scatter in some more of the small scattered things. So we have the big stripe, and I think we can keep that way. But I want to feel more broken up. This actually looks really good. Gonna add some finishing touches. Because I want it to blend evenly into the grass around it. So just adding this moss here, I feel like helps. Because it's got a very mossy feel. And we'll probably be adding in some azalea leaves. So just adding the floor of the top just to make it moss. And we can build up off of that, I think. Okay, well I've used some moss carpets to cover up where the stripes were on the top. So now we have a nice, good, mossy base to build off of. And this has turned out way better than I thought it was going to be. It will definitely need some tweaking, but this is a really solid start for this build. So, without further ado, I think it's time to end the video. And in the next episode, we will probably put a little house on top of this mound and add some more finishing details. So, I guess until next time, bye. Just that's all I got. That's all I got.